Crane readings and below the hook items are where I see the biggest failures in the field. I've literally seen people strap up a sheet of plywood to lift items. I want to explain structural lifters. It's a legit term we don't discuss, but we need to. We've all seen pallet lifts and how it's a terrible idea, yet it's done regularly. The right answer is to add a pallet lifter or a bin to lift pallets. It makes no sense to have a $2 million crane program on a job and have the last link in the safety chain be of unknown strength. If the load is not wholly contained or supported by straps, it needs to be in a rated lifter. Steel, welded, rated, tested, tagged, and lifted as prescribed. These are our bare minimums under OSHA. Adding straps to systems not designed or rated to lift doesn't make it legal. Think about pallets. You put straps under them. Is that a legal or safe lift? Of course not. Mechanical contractors use plastic Tokes regularly with no ratings. When will the plastic experience embrittlement? What's it rated for if no support exists where the tote manufacturer planned to have it? The answer is that it has 0 rating if not used as intended. We shouldn't be going home by luck of the draw. If we aren't consistent in our standards, people will find workarounds to daily challenges. They are sometimes horrifying. Employers need to protect employees from known hazards through the general duty clause. While ASME isn't codified in all locations, it is noted in OSHA's letters of interpretations, and employers ignore it at their own financial risk. If a load is self-supporting, straps are fine as rating guidance. If the load is contained by structure, it needs to be a steel container that is rated, tagged, welded, and tested. There are a few exceptions to the rule for engineered items that are also tested. And even when there is an exception, you'll need a tag on the item showing what it's rated for. Let's say it one more time for clarity. If the load supports itself on straps and doesn't need support or a container, the straps govern the rating. If the load is contained or supported in any other way, like on a pallet, it needs a structural lifter, preferably built to ASME B30.20 with a 3-to-1 safety factor. The rules here aren't meant to make your life difficult. They're here to make sure that the chain of custody on every lift is safe so that you can go home. If the rules make your life difficult, it's your employer that isn't supporting you. These rules have been in place since 1970. It's about time that we follow them.